Right, hiya. This is sorry about the horrible video there, but it's this just playing up. Right, we're back to this is part 2. I've drawn out the circuit of the circuit board that came out of this 2 charger thing, which was a death trap. And what we done is we took one of these 18650 charger circuits that's in there, one of those, we took one of those and we fitted it in here, so we can now not only charge with it 1 or 2 cells. It's quite happy to have 2 cells running from one of these, so you can use it as a double charger. But the good thing is it's got the output port on it as well now, so I don't have to mess about with the things. I can just take the a couple of 18650s in the same way round, put them in there, and I can plug something in, there's me, and do that. So I've converted it to one of those, as you can see. Put that in there, just cut a chunk out, rewired it and that, and I will show you how to do that in another video. But yeah, there you go. So you've still got the case in, but we've just taken the guts out because it is absolutely a death trap. But all good news, because what I will do is use a transformer. If I can get the transformer off, just send a little trick for getting transformers off and chips off and things, which we will try. And yeah, there you go. So that's that. Let's have a little look at the circuit. This is the input side of the circuitry. So it's the input side, this side of the transformer that we're doing, the one with the, let's get me little pointer. It's this side here, what we're doing. And as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4 pins in, and the fuse where it should be, but the wiring, when it was shown, is put there, and it's on totally the wrong side of the fuse. It was put on this side, so all this was live all the time. It was all live all the time, but at least it was fused, whereas before it wasn't fused. So yep. And anyway, as you can see, typical switch mode power supply. That's the word I was groping for. Switch mode power supply. Mains coming in through the fuse, basically down here through this coil. This would ignite down through a 10k down to here, would feed off to the emitter so the current can flow, and it would also be feeding through the voltage, the Zener. This would be maintaining power there. As this charged up, this would switch to Zener. Zener would switch off, that would stop reverse flow background this way and going back in this way. And obviously if the power's coming through there, this was connected to this point, which is your negative half cycle, through there, back through to the collector of the transistor, and permanently biased with a 0.68 ohm resistor. And I say permanently biased, so I call it permanently biased, but it's not. It's half cycle permanently biased. So every half cycle of the mains, it would be biased on, because this is an NPN transistor. Obviously, current flows through, back, round, down, energises in that, causes energy in that, and these feed out to charge the battery. That's the second circuit. And there's the quick there, you can pause and look to see what's what. Nothing typical circuit, but very good, but just the way they've laid it out. If they'd laid it out a bit better, away from the negatives of the battery, of the charge, batteries undercharged, this mains is all way too close. But next circuit is, this is the right side 2 pins output of the transformer, and that's represented there, R1, R2 I've put as right 1 and right 2, which is the output of the transformer. Rectifier, reservoir capacitor, balancing resistor, and the chip, which is numbered, which is a TC3562D, if I remember correctly. I can't remember the number of the chip. Dropping everything everywhere. There we go. It's definitely a TC3582DA. It's a TC3582DA. So there you go. And you can look that up and find that on the internet. And it's just a for the switching to say what mode you're in when it's charged, discharged. It's just a charging chip, and charges it back down through. Yeah, positive comes this way, negatives that way, and through the chip. What can I say? Yeah, oh yeah, TC3582DA. I'd written it up there, but didn't see it. Duh. Never mind. And that's basically it, the circuit. So there you go. Very good circuit, but crap layout. But that's what you do to it. Strip it out, strip out the mains of it, strip the board out, put the connectors back in. They just slide back in. That's back in. I could, if I wanted to, LED came on there. Probably wants charging. They're probably both dead. No. Boing. They probably just both want charging. And if I was to charge them up, you would see a charge. But I need a 5-volt supply just to charge it like you would normally one of them. Turning that from a single one into a double, which you can actually get at the batteries, change it and use it to charge, use it to power something while you're doing something. So yeah, not a loss, not a total loss on the mains one. As you see, I've plugged it in and it's charging up. Everything's working fine in this little circuit. And if I put my hand over there, you can see the light flashing down there, telling me that those 2 batteries are charging. And I've got a nice new charger here. We was using these for amps and volts, but we sent off for a nice new one. You can't see the display until I turn the light off. Turn the light off, and you can see better with the display there. I will do a zoom in. Right, Happy New Year to everybody. Don't forget to click my subscribe button, tick the bell, tick the box and click the OK. Now there is other ways to support my YouTube channel, and what else I do, I support a lot of other people and a lot of pop group artists and things like that by giving them free shouts, and I run this. Now if you click the pause button right now, click pause. There you go, and you can click pause and rewind this anytime you like, and you can send me a little bit of cash if you want to. Be nice and it'd be much appreciated. And there's all my other channels. You can click pause again now. I'd like to say thank you once again and Happy New Year for 2018. Bye. Look out for another video.